what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a special video here. I was going to do part 2 or episode 2 of the Playing the Best Squad series that I started yesterday on the channel. But I'm going to make a change to the series going forward, and I ended up doing something kind of special yesterday. So we're gonna air that video instead. But you guys do me a favor, as always. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. And yeah, so the change going forward is I'm turning guest pitch off. I don't feel that it was really fair either, and yeah, so I'm gonna re-record the video I played against Cougs' team and play it again, and that'll be the episode 2 is playing against Cougs' team. But I need to turn guest pitch off. It's just not fair. So this video though today, 1 win from World Series, guys. 1 win from World Series for an 8th World Series this year in MLB The Show 19 with directional hitting. So here's the matchup, and let's go ahead and get right to the game. All right, you guys, so here's the matchup. He's got Honus Wagner, Lou Gehrig, Chipper Jones, Willie Mays, Cody Bellinger, Mike Trout, Ketel Marte, and Mike Piazza with Max Scherzer on the mound. I've got Tom Seaver on the mound here for this game. I was 1 game, I thought maybe I might be 2 games from World Series at this point because I needed 17 points. And the last 2 wins that I had, I only got 12 points for each one. So I was playing this game like, I mean, I needed the win no matter what, you know, obviously. But I was under the impression that I was probably 2 games away because I wasn't sure how many points I was going to get for the victory. So just counting on 12. But, you know, when you get close, you kind of just always play it like it is the final one. So anyway, this guy ends up making a couple of quick outs right here. It's 2 pitches in. Sorry for the little video glitch right there, but yeah, so 2 pitches in, 2 outs, 3 pitches in, and 3 outs, man. A 3-pitch inning in the first, which, I mean, that's the way you want it set up. I mean, it couldn't get any better than that. So that's pretty good. So I got Ichiro here with a 2-2 count in the first for myself. He hits one in the hole here. I thought he might be able to beat it out, but Honus Wagner's able to make the play and throw him out there at first for the first out. Got Pujols step into the plate here. 1-2 count to Pujols. And he grounds it to first. I thought I might be able to beat him if he takes Gehrig to the bag, but he ends up throwing it to Scherzer and is able to get me out there. So 2 gone. 10 pitches in for him right now. 0-1 count here to Alomar. And I chased one, man. He jammed me and I chased one. It was a bad pitch to swing at. It's kind of weird, man. He's using that Ketel Marte card at second base, which is that's not a position. I mean, I know it's one of his positions, but it's not a position you see him at very often. So kind of strange. You know, I guess maybe he hits really well with him typically, and just couldn't take him out of the lineup. So that was the best spot for him to put him. But hey, man, whatever works for you, you know, that's the best way to go. So. I got a quick out there. I get Bellinger here on an 0-2 count, and Bellinger rips one to right field, man, over Ichiro's head. I kind of drifted at the last second there, Ichiro did, but I think that was going to be over his head anyway. So nice hit there from the opponent with Bellinger. So runner on second base, trying to keep him from scoring here because I don't want to give up the lead. Not give up the lead. I don't want to give him the lead early. I get Trout to ground out here to short, hold the runner at second, and so now we got 2 gone. It's got Ketel Marte batting here. 1-2 count to Marte. And he hits one to center field pretty decently. But Willie Mays is able to get over there and make the play. So that works out pretty good. So I got Willie Mays here leading off the bottom of the second for myself. Only had him throw 11 pitches in that first inning, but that's all right. Willie hits a little blooper, a little broken bat blooper here over the first baseman's head, and gets on first for the leadoff runner being on, which that works out pretty good. Always like to get some speed on the bases there to start out. On the 0-1 count, I steal second here with Willie Mays, make it in there safely. And then Junior does his job right here, man. He advances the runner, moves him over to third base with less than 2 outs. Or less than 1 out. So now I got runner on third with 1 gone. Exactly what I wanted to do. We got the 2-0 count here to Lindor, and Lindor hits a single up the middle and drives in that first run, man, to make it 1-0. So awesome deal right there, man. Love getting that done. George Brett steps up here. We got the 1-1 count. I go ahead and decide to steal here with Lindor, and Lindor makes it in there just barely safe as well. So I got another runner in scoring position with one gone. 2-2 count at this point here to Brett, and he gets me swinging. But I send Lindor to third base on the pitch in the dirt. So at least I advanced the runner. So Pudge comes up here. We got the full count here to Pudge. And check swing, and he walks me. So great. I got my pitcher coming up right now. So not that confident that I was going to be able to get a run, but at least I'll have the top of the order up next inning. I ended up taking strike 3 right there. But we did get one run. We're out in front. We got the lead. And that was the most important thing there. So he's got Mike Piazza here leading off the third inning for him. First pitch here of the at-bat. And he hits a ground ball to Lindor there at short. He's able to make the play here. Lindor, in all honesty, man, in this game right here, Lindor, other than Seaver doing an awesome job pitching for me in this game, Lindor really gets player of the game, in my opinion. He had a couple of clutch hits, man. He had that single there last inning that drove in that run. And then there's an amazing play he makes in the ninth that you'll see later that I made with him. And he gets another good hit here later on as well. So he was probably the clutch player of this game. His pitcher, I think that's the pitcher right there. No, that was that was Honus Wagner. The pitcher just got out a second ago. My bad. I was talking right through it and I didn't even realize what happened. But yeah, anyway, Wagner ends up grounding out to short. Also right there. So we get through, we get the shutdown inning there and get through it. I got Ichiro leading off. He pops up to short. Trying to get Ichi on base, man. I don't know. The other Ichiro card, the 93 Ichiro card, does seem to have more success getting hits, but I feel like the ball gets hit way harder with this Ichiro, so I'm still going to use this 99. Pujols here rips one down the right field line. I'm sending Pujols to third, and he makes it in there with the triple, man. I thought that ball was foul when I hit it, but apparently it was just fair. I think it hit barely on the edge of the foul line, so that works. Alomar hits one here. I fake like I'm going home, and I make him throw it home, man, and everybody's safe. I get the runner back to third. I get Albert back to third, and I get Alomar back to first safely. And then I thought he was going to turn the double play. I think he thought he was too right there. But his second baseman, Marte, wasn't standing on second base, so he didn't actually get the double play. And I scored a run to make it 2-0. Take Alomar right here and steal third. I don't know where he was trying to throw it right there. I think a lot of people do that and make that mistake when they're he walks Griffey right here. When they're using the pitching view for some reason and they hit the wrong corner button to throw to. So it's kind of weird. So Griffey goes in here and gets the stolen base. So I got 2 runners in scoring position with 2 gone in the inning. And Francisco Lindor up here. Lindor hits one that Chipper Jones dives for, but can't quite make the play on. We get another run, man, and make it 3-0. I still got runners at first and third here at this point, so that's the other big hit there that Lindor ends up getting. And then Brett comes up, and I drive the ball right here into the right center gap, but his Mike Trout is able to get out there and make the play. It was a well-hit ball, a very well-hit ball, but you know, it's one of the things that sucks about using Forbes sometimes. Sometimes you hit a well-hit ball that might have been a home run other places, and it just isn't here. So I decided to go ahead and get the bullpen loose just in case. I go ahead and put the knuckleballer in because I'm not messing around, man. I need points, getting close to World Series, so I got to get him loose at least in the bullpen. But Seaver's pitching good at this point, so I'm gonna leave him in until I feel like he starts timing the ball up and getting some hits to fall in. So I get that first out right there to Ichiro. And right, Chipper Jones steps up right here. We got the 2-2 count. He worked a pretty long at bat here in this at bat. And then I finally throw that high outside fastball and get him to fly out here to Willie Mays in center field. So that worked out. So we got 2 gone in the inning. Willie Mays steps to the plate. Got the 1-2 count here on Mays in the fourth. 42 pitches in with Seaver, and he hits the little ground ball on the slider here to third base, and we get through that one. Another shutdown inning. Still held him only to 1 hit through 4 innings, so that's pretty awesome, man. That's Seaver here the last several days of my run here trying to get to World Series was pitching insane for me. You guys saw on the stream on Saturday, I threw a complete game shutout with him, and yeah, he was hitting pretty good, man. So I make that first out, and then Seaver pokes a little base hit right through here through the hole. So gets on first. So I got one on with one out. 99 Ichiro stepping to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch swinging, and he hits a little base hit here through the hole between short and third. And so now we got 2 runners on base. Pujols steps to the plate. Full count. I end up sending the runners in motion. I thought I checked it, and I thought it was a ball. Apparently, it was a called strike. And, yeah, so, and the pitcher obviously gets thrown out, taking third base. I was just sending him in motion because it was the full count. I know there's only 1 out, not 2, but, you know, I'm just trying to get something done. Send him in motion. Who knows? So he's got Bellinger here leading off the inning. And he rips one here to left field, but Griffey's able to stick the tree trunk arm up there and make the play. Snatch that fly ball for the first out. Not really a fly ball. I guess it was a line drive. So he's got Trout here with a full count with 1 gone in the 5th. Pitch from Seaver. Curveball. Trout times it pretty well. This ball starts floating out there, but Griffey's able to get to it and make the play, thankfully, because that probably would have been a home run at most ballparks. But yeah, that one Forbes helped me. So always happy with that. So he's got, I think is this Ketel Marte again batting right here? Yeah, Ketel Marte, and he flies out to left field as well. So all 3 balls to left field there for the 5th inning, and 3 quick outs. So I got Alomar here batting with a 1-1 count. Alomar just dinks one, man, and the pitcher's able to make the play and throw him out. That one was kind of crazy. I thought I had good timing on it. It might have been just barely out in front. No, it was good timing. It showed right there real quick. But anyway, we get the 1-0 count here to Willie Mays. And Willie hits one fairly well out to left field. But he's got Willie playing out there in left. So it's like that player magnet I always say kind of exists in the game, it seems like. So pretty cool stuff. But anyway, he makes the out there. And then he strikes out Griffey for the final out of the 5th. So nothing much going there. Still holding that 3-0 lead, though. Going to the top of the 6th. He's got Mike Piazza leading off here. 1-1 count, and Piazza pops it up in foul territory. Pujols is able to get over there, make the play over on the rails. And we got 1 gone in the inning here to start. So he pauses here for a second because he's probably going to the bench, I figure, taking out the pitcher. He brings in the 99 Signature Series Babe Ruth. 1-2 count here to Ruth. And go with the high outside fastball and just strike him out, man. It was crazy because he had good timing on it, but he didn't hit it. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised he didn't make contact with it with that Babe Ruth card. But anyway, and then Honus Wagner gets a base hit here up the middle. But there are 2 outs in the inning, so not too worried about having that speed out there. Not really going to go for the slide step or anything. Maybe I should have. Because he ends up stealing the base right here. And I throw it in the dirt anyway, so I guess it wouldn't have really mattered. But so he takes second base. He's got a runner in scoring position now with Lou Gehrig at the plate. 2 gone in the inning. 2-2 count. I throw it in the dirt again, and he advances the runner to third base. So what turned into a single is now, or what was a single has now turned into a triple with 2 outs pretty much there. And full count here to Gehrig. And I get him swinging way out in front of that pitch. So I noticed early on this guy was way out in front of off-speed pitches, and I just kept spamming the off-speed pitches, man. Just kind of trying to mix up the curves, change-ups, and sliders, and just trying to get him out. So he's only got the 2 hits, though, so far. He's got that big double early on there with Bellinger, and then he's got that hit with Wagner last inning. So great outing so far for Seaver. Lindor makes that first out there for me. 2-2 count here to Brett, and Brett does the same thing, hits it to second base, and is going to get out as well. So 2 gone here in the inning. Got Pudge stepping to the plate with the 2 outs. Full count, and he gets me swinging, chasing that slider there in the dirt. Or slurve, I think it was, actually, because he brought in Goose. Good pitch right there. Excuse me. So headed to the 7th inning, still holding the 3-0 lead. I'm trying to make Seaver last, but Seaver is leading off the next inning, so it just kind of depended. I was trying to at least get him through this inning here. So I get Chipper Jones here to fly out to deep right center field there to Ichiro for the first out of the 7th. So only 8 outs to go here to pick up this victory. And at this point, I'm like, oh man, please let this guy be in World Series already. Because I know if this guy's in World Series already, then I'll probably get enough points. But I had no idea if he was. He wasn't really playing like a World Series player in this game, man. He was chasing stuff. He was swinging at all kinds of crap, and I just didn't expect that he would be. He gets a couple of quick singles here to start out the seventh inning. I'm thinking, okay, this is the time. He's starting to time up. He's starting to time him up, man. He's starting to time up Seaver. So I got to start thinking about the bullpen possibility. Get Mike Trout swinging there on a low fastball. Kind of crazy. He was just late on that one. And then Marte steps to the plate right here. And Marte pops up right there at a shortstop. And we end up getting the final out of the inning. So get out of a little bit of a jam. Nice, man. Still holding the 3-0 lead through 7 innings. Seaver is leading off. And I decided to go ahead and leave him in. He was too dominant in clutch situations in this game for me to pull him. And since I did have the 3-0 lead, I had a little bit of a cushion. So I thought, if he gets a runner in scoring position, maybe next inning, that might be the time to go to the bullpen. And because he did have such problems with off-speed pitches, it was definitely going to be the knuckleballer. So Ichiro gets one down the line here with 1 gone in the inning and hits a nice double, man, right down the left field line perfectly. So I'm going to try to steal third here on the first, not the first pitch. I guess I do it on the second pitch. 0-1 count here with that slurve. So I go ahead and try to take third. He gets a pretty good jump, but he gets me, man. He did the slide step and he got me. And I kind of blew a chance maybe to get a possible run in there. 3-2 count there to Albert, and Albert strikes out on that slurve, man. That slurve from Goose is still nasty. I look forward to seeing a 99 overall Goose Gossage here, possibly coming out with this 11th inning program. That would be pretty cool to see. So Seaver here, Piazza leading off in the 8th inning, and he rips a double all the way to the wall in left center field. And I'm like, all right, here it is. This is the time. I got to take him out now. He timed up some pitches last inning. It's time to go ahead and go to the bullpen here at this point. He's got 5 hits now. He's starting to string some hits together. He brings in the lefty of Griffey, which works out perfect, man, because I'm like, all right, I'm going to Ferrer Bend. I'm going to bring in the knuckleballer. I can't afford to lose this game. I got to pick up the victory. So I decided to go ahead and warm up Raleigh Fingers. I've got Romo warm as well in the bullpen right now. He ends up going to Hornsby here in the inning, and Hornsby gets a base hit just by Alomar at second, and he ends up scoring the run right here. So it makes it 3-1. So it's getting I'm getting a little nervous here at this point, man. Getting a little nervous. Just I need Ferrer Bend to come through here in the clutch like he does for me quite often. So Honus comes up right here, and I get bonus Honus to pop it up to Pujols here, just barely in fair territory. Ugh, I can't say that word apparently. So 1 gone in the inning. He does have that runner there at first base, and he goes ahead and decides to steal and gets in there safe. I thought I might have him out, but he gets in there safe. So he's got another runner in scoring position. And Lou Gehrig lines out. He hits this one really hard, but lines out right to Willie Mays there in center field. So we got 2 gone now. Still got that runner at second. Chipper steps up to the plate right here. And I take a moment to think, all right, do I want to go ahead and bring in somebody else? Because he's actually kind of hitting the knuckleball pretty well. So I go ahead and decide to bring in Raleigh Fingers. So I only let Ferrer Bend stay in long enough to get those couple of outs. And then I go to my most trusted reliever in Raleigh Fingers. He throws 1 pitch to Chipper Jones and gets the ground out there to short for the final out of the 8th. So I'm only 3 outs away from picking up this victory. He does score a run right there, but it is still 3-1. I got that two-run lead. Trying to get another run this inning just to get a little cushion. And he brings in a reliever, but he brings in Craig Kimbrell, which I don't see this card very often. A lot of people don't seem to use this one, so I wasn't really used to picking up the pitches out of his hand, just because I haven't seen a lot of it lately. But he gets a couple of quick outs there, and then Griffey swinging for strike 3. So through the 8th inning, headed to the 9th, need 3 outs for the victory, hoping I get at least 17 points for the win. But I just wasn't counting on it, man. Just like I said, was not counting on it. Get Willie Mays to fly out here to right field for the first out here in the top of the 9th. I got Bellinger here stepping to the plate right now. Going with this low outside sinker here to Bellinger. And Francisco Lindor the diving stop on a great play that saved a hit that could have been very important right now for him to get in this game. But makes the play and gets the second out. Trout steps up here. I go with the low and away slider. And it looks like he hits it off the end of the bat a little bit and flies out for the final out to center field to Willie Mays. So here we go, the moment of truth. Did I get enough points? Did I get enough points to make it to my 8th World Series here this year in MLB The Show 19 with directional hitting? Yes, I did. 21 points for the win. The guy was in World Series already at 909. So he drops back to Championship Series to 893. I go from 883 to 904. Awesome deal, man. End up making it to my 8th World Series here of this year. The only one I missed was last month because I was playing a little bit too much of other games. But this was possibly the quickest amount and the least amount of games that I've made it to World Series in all year. It was 40 games total is what it took me. And because I didn't make it last month, I did have to start at, I believe, a 500 rating for the month as well. So I had more points to climb and make up. But I went 28-12 on the month getting there. I actually won the last 12 games in a row in ranked seasons to get there. So I thought that was pretty impressive of a feat as well. But 7 hits, 3 runs scored. Awesome game. Seaver pitched his brains out right there, man. Raleigh Fingers picks up the save, and Lindor came through in the clutch with a couple of clutch hits, and that, like I said, that awesome diving stop there in the 9th inning to make out number 2 there to possibly save what could have been a run and a good chunk of the game. So anyway, it was a great game, man. I ended up taking Babe Ruth after this was over, and I'll have the debut video with him here in the next couple days. Like I said, I was going to do the episode 2 against Cougs' squad for the playing the best squads in extra innings games today, but I decided after some comments on the channel about it, man, and I asked you guys to let me know what you thought. And you guys did. A couple people let me know. Yeah, I got to turn off guest pitch, man. It's not fair. Like, I scored way too many runs against the pitching Rebels squad, and it was just kind of, yeah, it is what it is. I'll play pitching Rebels squad again here in the future, possibly to end that series for the year here for 19. And but yeah, we'll play some others, man. We'll play Magunski's squad. We'll play the rest of the Sony partner squad, and we'll play D Goss. We'll play some of the top players here coming up in the next several weeks, and continue that series on. But I will turn guest pitch off. We'll still be playing on Hall of Fame difficulty and try to squeeze in as many games as I can on Hall of Fame difficulty for that as well. Or excuse me, at Polo Grounds. I'm playing them all on Hall of Fame difficulty, but we'll squeeze as many games into Polo Grounds as we can for that, because I think that's entertaining to play there, and can cause some high scoring games. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Make sure to get your comments in. This is the last week for the giveaway. Be doing the giveaway on Friday for the Adrian Beltre card, autograph card, valued at over $300, and then also the Al Kaline autograph card as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.